Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Untitled Vegan, and before we get started, if you want to see more vegan lifestyle related videos, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. So in today's video we're doing a Lidl haul, and this is a bit like a Lidl Easter haul. It's quite a big shop. I think the total came to about £35, which considering it's 3 bags, I don't think that's bad at all. Lidl is reasonably cheap, but as you will see, unfortunately their vegan range, as I've said before, is appalling. They do have this vegan make which begins with V and I can't remember what it is, but they only ever have vegan stuff in special buys, or it's reduced to clear or something, or it's only going to be there for a few weeks. I don't think I've ever been into a Lidl and seen that they've had like loads of things all the time. They never have anything. I think when we went the other day, all they had was 2 types of vegan burger, which was like a falafel and a spicy bean burger, and that was literally it. They didn't have vegan ice creams, they didn't have nuggets, they didn't have anything. Whereas Aldi, which is obviously very comparable to Lidl, it has absolutely anything you could ever want vegan wise. It has vegan pizzas, it has ice cream, it has ready meals, it has burgers, like faux meat burgers. I'll eat a spicy bean burger and things, but I'd say that just tastes vegan, if you know what I mean. I prefer to go for things which, you know, it's supporting and showing that there's demand, and I tend to go for things which are more faux meat. So yeah, Aldi has an amazing range, and it's by far my favourite supermarket apart from Tesco maybe. But Lidl really needs to up its game. It had a few things in Veganuary, but that was it, and that's just not good enough considering the demand for vegan food is so high. To start off with, we've got vegan hot cross buns, and I'm pretty certain they do different flavours. They do like apple and cinnamon, I think, and chocolate. And some of them, if not all of them, are vegan. Obviously double check because I can't actually remember. I did look, but I just don't remember. But it's always nice to have a toasted hot cross bun around Easter, or just all year round. So we got baby plum tomatoes, and these are like literally tiny tomatoes. Then we got these coconut and lychee shampoo and conditioners. Cien, if you don't already know, and W5 are Lidl own brand, and they are actually not tested on animals, but it doesn't say anything to that effect on the bottle. I just think that they just don't prioritise anything vegan, plant-based or even veggie in their shops, because I think they're missing such a massive market where all they have to do is say not tested on animals or cruelty free on the back of the bottle. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to be certified by Cruelty Free International or anything like that. You can just put not tested on animals, if it's true, on the back. So it's kind of like they actually just don't prioritise it, which means that they are missing out on so much, because in Aldi they always, you know, the Aldi make, own brand make, isn't tested, liqueur or whatever it is, isn't tested on animals. And so even if you don't know that, it always says cruelty free on the back, and then it will say vegan or not. And it just makes shopping so much easier because you don't have to scan through all the ingredients. And let's be honest, not a lot of us know what any of these ingredients in the packaging mean when it comes to shampoos and conditioner, because it's just too complicated. You don't want to have to be searching through the list of things and having to remember the things which could possibly be tested on animals or be animal derived. It's so much easier to just put it on the bottle. So I really just think that they need to get their priorities straight, because I don't want to shop there just because it's just harder, because you don't have the vegan options, which you 100% do not have the vegan options. They don't really have anything suitable for vegans. It's all just on special buys if you're lucky. If you know if these aren't vegan, I definitely want to know. Let me know in the comment section, because I will not obviously buy them again. I assumed that they were, because they weren't tested on animals, but obviously it's just so hard. I don't know what any of the ingredients mean on something like that, so it's like you can't even guess, do you know what I mean? So I was like, well, I'm just gonna assume that they are. Let's hope that they are. So then we got chopped tomatoes. We got some Italian cherry tomatoes in tomato juice. I've never heard of cherry tomatoes, tinned cherry tomatoes. It's always plum tomatoes. That's my boyfriend anyway. Chopped tomatoes, baked beans, more baked beans, more chopped tomatoes. They're just such a staple. Like, if you don't know what to make, there's just so many things you can make with like chopped tomatoes. We got pickled gherkins, we got 2 cucumbers, a big bag of oranges, some soy milk, spaghetti, 2 bars of their dark chocolate, which is accidentally vegan, and it's really good cooking chocolate. If you're making chocolate cookies or banana bread, chocolate banana bread, anything like that, this is really nice chocolate for any kind of cooking. Massive thing of golden syrup, because we always use that for like ready breaks or sometimes even smoothies. The one thing I would say about Lidl is that their herbs and spices are really cheap. I found that Aldi, they don't have like a row which is for herbs and spices. It's always on top of like the freezer bits, so there aren't usually very many, but there was a really good selection in Lidl which I was very impressed by, because if you go to a normal supermarket and you buy herbs and spices, they can actually be like £1 for everything, whereas this was like 30p, so you got 3 for the price of one normal supermarket, if that makes sense. Ginger, because that's really nice to put in stir fries, and if you feel sick we always make like ginger and lemon tea and things like that. We got these cinnamon and raisin bagels, which I guess are also a bit Easter-like. We got 2 lots of stock cubes because their stock cubes are crazy cheap in comparison to other supermarkets. Like, probably they're comparable to Aldi, but I'm a massive fan of Aldi and they always are really affordable. Garlic, never can have enough garlic, and tomato puree. A bag of parsnips. We got distilled malt vinegar. This is literally just for any cleaning, so if you put bicarb and vinegar, that will literally, it cleans so well. Alongside the pink stuff, which if you haven't heard of that, you need to get yourself some of that because it works wonders, and you can get it very cheaply in Aldi for about 1/4 of the price or 1/3 of the price you do in another supermarket. Dark soy sauce, because light soy sauce is disgusting, as we discovered when we bought it last time. Honestly, my boyfriend was making a stir fry. I walked in the room and I was like, oh my god, what is that smell? That is disgusting. And it was light soy sauce, and you really wouldn't think that they taste that different. But either that soy sauce was just disgusting and like they just got it completely wrong. I think it was Tesco. Or it's light soy sauce is disgusting, but it's just put me off all light soy sauce, so we're just gonna stick with dark for now. Sunflower oil and a bag of carrots. These were also ridiculously cheap. I can't exactly remember how much, but if I remember I will put all the prices for this in the description box. If not, I'll just put the total price. This massive bag of British white potatoes, and this was about £2 something, £2.60 maybe. So considering you buy, like they were selling bags of potatoes, like just, you know, the little plastic bags, those were about between 95p and £1.30 or something, and we bought this for £2, and it is honestly 4 times the size. And this is recyclable packaging because it's just like a sort of paper cardboard, and then it just has this mesh, whereas obviously if you're buying the plastic, that's far worse than buying something which is recyclable. So it was really a win-win, and as long as you keep it in the dark, they should last for ages without going green. So then we got some light flora. This is the only one that they had, actually. If you don't know, if you haven't already heard, which I'm sure you have, that the buttery flora is now no longer vegan. The original one I'm pretty sure is, and the light one is. British brown onions. We got some peppers. I know this is all plastic, I know, but I do actually think that buying loose in Lidl isn't the easiest thing. It's much easier to buy the packaging because they don't really do loose. I don't actually remember seeing loose many things apart from maybe oranges and grapefruits and things like that. I don't actually remember seeing loose carrots and loose peppers. I may be wrong, but I just don't recall. Big salad tomatoes. We got some whole grain microwavable rice, some hummus, 2 packs of paracetamol, some strong white bread flour, which that's what I'll say for Lidl, is they do some nice bread flour, and it is very, very cheap. So, you know, I guess it has its pros. Another pack of microwavable rice. It's just so much easier, especially if you want like more of a brown rice. And it takes like 30 minutes to cook. Just to put one in the microwave is so much easier, but it definitely doesn't taste as good. It 100% tastes far more cardboardy than normal rice, for sure. Another thing is soy milk. And then we got 2 packs of these ready to wok medium soft noodles, which I definitely recommend getting. If you haven't already seen my easy quick meal ideas video, which I make a stir fry in that video and show you how I make my stir fry, you definitely should check it out because we use these in there and they're absolutely incredible. These are not dry, these are in sort of like almost like a vacuum sealed bag, and they're already quite moist. You don't boil them or anything, you just tip them into your stir fry as you make it and cook it for a few minutes. The ones that I've tried, which you have to cook the noodles separately, they're just grainy and they're just not very nice, but these are absolutely lovely, so definitely recommend getting them if you can get your hands on them, and they're very affordable and accidentally vegan. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. I hope you have a lovely week and I'll see you next time. Let's all fly together and I will show you a place you